Oh, what's up, YouTubers? So, by the power of my tablet and my camera, which doesn't have a pause function, so we're going to do this in one hit. It's going to be long, it's going to be tedious, but that's what we're going to do. As you can see, this is a jack stand, which I've managed to kill the RD400 with. Yes, indeedy. You can imagine the language. And now faced with this. An effed up panel in a country where I can't get anything delivered. So I am now going to try and sort that out whilst listening to Mushroom Jazz Volume 7 in a bit of a weird way. Strap these completely. Look at the state of that. Dr. Dre, you rip-off bastard. Look at it. What a complete load of shite. They're a year old. Made in China. Right, we'll have a little bit of extra light. I was a little bit worried. I was more than worried, I mean, look at it. This does melt the same as ABS plastic. Smells like ABS plastic, but it doesn't feel like regular ABS plastic. But I think the simple reason for that is because it's 40 odd years old and it's kind of turned into cheese. But this is a 40-year-old Honda C70 fender, which we're using as filler rod. So pick up thine filler rod. And a bodging we shall go. Just put that there. Is the camera at the right angle? I don't know, because I can't see up there to see if it's at the right angle or not. Right, I'm going to try and stabilize this now. So what I'm going to do, whoops, I'm going to try and stabilize this bit here. And of course, that smoke coming off of it is highly poisonous. So I should be doing quite a lot of puffing and puffing while it's melting. Right, I'm just trying to get that stabilized a minute. Takes a while to cool down. Okay, right. As you can see, we got quite a bit of separation there. And we might have to live with that. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to live with that, but under the current circumstances, we're trying to go for a save here. If you've ever mixed cement with a shovel, this is kind of the sand and cement bit where you just shuffle it all around, try and get it all to mix with each other. And then smooth it over, a bit like making pastry as well. Fold it over on itself. Keep the heat in there, keep it liquid. Let it cool down. Takes quite a while to cool down. So I can just give that some there. So, just by shuffling this lot around, keeping the heat in there, because remember when it first came out of the nozzle it was liquid, and all we're doing is kind of liquefying it again and sticking it back together. Right, so we got most of it tacked into place. That paint needs to be removed there really on the outside, but I can get it on the inside. I think we need a bit of curvature to bring that in, yeah. So, I don't know if you, ow, what's that on my finger? You might not be able to see this, you might have to bear with me because I need to be able to see it more than what you do. Because I'm the one sticking it together. At least all the poisonous fumes are over there. Right, talk amongst yourselves while I let that cool. Oh, that'll do. Right, that top one. We'll just get that top one. Right, okay, so what we got? I'm just looking down it with my eye there. That is on course. So start ahead of the crack. Make a V. A pretty good V. Keep it hot. Right, take some of your filler. Drop it in there. And basically smear it around. Don't forget to keep V'ing it out. Work some heat right into the V. Keep that going. Did I mention this is poisonous? So, keeping your heat in it. If you keep dropping your filler rod on, you can now work the heat into the filler rod so it transfers to the piece. And build it up over the top of your repair, and then you can sand that back then. If you don't build it up, you're going to have dips. And we're on the inside. This will get to your eyes and shit. I mean, you could have a little fan running. I've got a fan here, but I'd rather just keep the heat focused. Keep it in there. Another thing too, watch the corners of your work, because you will touch it with the iron, which is nice. You don't actually have to have acid jazz playing. You could probably use some sort of death metal screaming, jangling American soundtrack stuff if it so takes you, but it's just Sunday morning, so I'm just gonna have a mellow morning. Was sniffing poisonous fumes. I bet when I go to watch this back, you won't be able to see a single thing I've done. Right, don't try to work the same area for too long. You'll heat up the plastic too much. Stay away from where you tacked it in before. With a bit of practice, you can smear it down quite nicely. Here. Oh, this is nasty shit. Oh. Not much commentary, but I suppose there's not really too much to say. You can see what I'm doing. That's if the camera's pointing in the right direction. Still got me mushroom jazz going on in my ears. This takes me back to when I bought a GPZ 900 here, and literally the plastic was like cheese. It just crumbled under your fingers. I ended up getting rid of it. It was just junk. Didn't get any to go in where I wanted it then. Right, I'll put a bit more in. Actually, there's such a lot of damage there, I'm going to put a load in. I'm going to bring that other bit over here. Because when you go to pull the panel off, this is the bit where all the stresses are going to be. Oh, it's getting in my eyes. Make sure you leave it nice and high. You can sand it back. If you need to put filler in it, it's low, basically. Practice makes perfect, as they say. Right. So, I've not really got any penetration right through, which is good, because I didn't want to distort this too much. I'm going to weld this one. Well, yeah, I have. I've got a little bit there. Just see that little bit there. Right, now that we've done all that, I might set about trying to level the outside of it. Damn, where did I get a scratch there? keep the heat in the piece. So I'm going to use the plastic. It's going to be a pain to sand it down, but I'm going to use it like a filler. Block sand it later. Okay, now we've got a swage line here. Oh, looks like an airline crack there. Right, get your plastic on. Oops. And down, but well, the whole repair is a pain in the ass. Right, where's this one start from? Right back here by the look of it. You got to find the hole of the crack. If you miss a bit, as soon as you paint it, the solvents will make the crack open up. So you got to get it and fill it. When you go to sand this back, if you find it comes off like it was just sticking on the surface, you've not got enough penetration. Oh, this is getting to my eyes a bit now. We're almost at the end now. Incredibly long video, couple of sections, no doubt. Almost time for coffee. I'll give my eyes a rest. Let's push that in there a bit. Okay, so it looks claggy as hell, but then it's meant to be sticking up higher than the damaged area because you can sand it back then. Oh, completely missed that crack there. I reckon that is coffee time. So, here we go. On the field in repair. Get some 80 grit on it next. Is that a crack there? Nope, that's just a bit of glue. Right, well, there you go, people. I suppose that'll cover it for now. See you all later.